Perfect. We're live. Wonder how this looks. Let's see. No. Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Whoa. How's it going, Leah? Glad to have the two of us here. Maybe three of us. There's a third. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the stream, I want to know who in history are you related to? We'll chat about your ancestors, see what facts we can share, see what we can all learn. Oh. I'm right now trying to figure out how to make it so that way when I'm filming, I've been using this camera right here to film my videos, but the frame rate hasn't been good. That's my last couple of videos or my next couple of videos are going to look kind of choppy, and it's because I'm doing research right now. It looks like my computer cannot handle. My computer doesn't have a good enough graphics card and RAM to handle the quality of footage that I'm trying to obtain with this camera that I got. So it looks like I'm gonna have to start using my wife's laptop because it has more RAM and graphics. So I'm gonna have to try to record a video on her laptop using this camera and see if it looks as choppy as the one I filmed today. How's it going, everybody? I want to know who in history are you related to? Let me see. I see some comments coming up here. I got to get back to my OBS here. All right. So Victor Coco Kyo says you maybe Dracula related. Do you have a? Do you know if you have Vlad the Impaler in your family tree at all, or no? Or is this just something that you've always kind of heard that you have a what is it, Romanian? Yeah, Romanian, because Transylvania is like a county or something like that, an area within Romania, right? So is that what you've heard, that you are Romanian? Him or Count Chocula? Is Count Chocula a real person? Or are you trolling me, Chocula? Ah, no, yeah, it's from the cereal. Okay, I've seen that before. Count Chocula. Victor, do you know about your ancestry at all? Do you know anything about that? Because what we do here is we help people build out their family tree through public records, and then we make a video about who we find. And so, do you know anything about your ancestry? Because if so, like, legit. We'll help you out. Dude, there's a legit like 5 minute delay. Not five. I'd probably say 2 to 3 minute delay on the comment section to the footage that actually gets out here. Because like when I show this, I'm a little bit ways back, so it's kind of interesting. The bloodline went across Europe. It has easy traveling. It does, yeah. I mean, I'm a European mutt myself. You know, I got a little bit of Europe in me, a little bit of everywhere in Europe. I say everything that ends in ish except for Spanish, and I think Spanish is the only one. Yeah, but I don't. I say that kind of because I have no melanin in my skin, so I have everything. Every country in Europe that doesn't get tan is in my DNA. You have a Valley Forge battle relative. Ooh, that's sick. Yeah, Civil War stuff is fascinating. I just filmed a video today on Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses S. Grant, obviously he was a general in the Civil War, but I filmed a video today about him. And so I dabbled a little bit in Civil War history today, but not as much as I would like. I want to do a little bit more Civil War stuff. But these next couple months coming up, we're going to be posting a lot of videos on the American Revolution because we're starting a book club on May 1st. And for May and June, preparing for the 250-year anniversary of the country, we are studying the American Revolution, and then after that, we'll pick a different topic. But during the months that of whatever reading we're doing, the videos about the ancestors of our followers' ancestors that I'm going to be posting will kind of generally follow the theme of whatever the topic that we're reading is. So it's kind of a cool thing here. Let's see here. Right now I'm just while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to start scripting some of my videos I'm going to be filming tomorrow. So let's see here. I've filmed. Oh, I posted her today, so I can mark this one off. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to film Marquis de Lafayette. His name is Gilbert. Gilbert. That's probably how they said it in French. You met with relatives of the original Pilgrims. You met with so you met with people who are descendants of the original Pilgrims, or what do you mean by that sentence structure there, Victor? Because I mean, I'm a descendant technically of original Pilgrims as well. I'm sure I could probably find them in your tree too. I doubt that unless your parents came immediately over from Europe. I'm sure we can find, if you have generational American ancestors, I'm sure we can find a connection back there to the Mayflower and whatnot. Fun fact, I actually lived in Plymouth, England. So I lived there for like 3 months, maybe 4.5 months, I think. Can't remember exactly. But I saw the Mayflower steps, the steps where the Mayflower took off from. Okay, let's look up my script for Marquis de Lafayette. Maybe what I should do on these live streams as I try to build up a more I'm just trying to build up my YouTube live streaming is I should probably just like live stream while I film and tell these stories. Kill two birds with one stone. Little bit of a peek behind the curtains, but I need to get my computer to be able to handle I have a really high quality camera that I just got, but my computer is not like a high graphics card computer, so it can't handle the quality of frames and stuff like that. So can't do that tonight because I filmed a video today. The video I filmed today on a man named Diego de Montemayor. He was a Spanish conquistador. It's a really cute video. My daughter's in it and everything like that. Like, it was fun to make, but like the quality of the footage is just like it's like a low frame rate quality versus like what you're seeing right now in the live stream. So I got to figure that out. Let's close that. Let's go back here. I want to be Marquis de Lafayette is buried on American soil, if I remember correctly, Bunker Hill. Yeah, so he's not buried at Bunker Hill, though. He's Marquis de Lafayette. He is buried in France, but he took a suitcase of American soil back with him to France when he came. He came back and toured the United States after the War of 1812, I think in 1817. And he was like, a celebrity. Everyone loved him. And then when he went back from America to Europe, to France, he took back a suitcase full of soil from Bunker Hill. So that way, when they buried him, they would bury him on top of soil I don't know if it's just on top or on top and under, but either way, he wanted to be buried in American soil because he loved America. You were told all the records are not digital yet. A physical book can have genealogy results. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't know. Honestly, it's like impossible to estimate, but um, I would suspect that a lot more of people's ancestry will be discovered as more records get revealed. My own family line. Can I share my screen on here? Let me see if I can share my screen. Oh, I don't have that source here. Let me set this up on my stream here. Display capture. Display capture. Which computer am I going to? Not primary. I want to do this one. No, not that one. I want to do the other one. Bam, this one. See, there's a chat. That's what I see. And then I'm gonna have to crop this here. Do like a peek behind the curtains here, everybody. Or I can just put it right here like that. But yeah, so on my family line here, for instance, if this is my, it's easier to see the family tree this way. So like this is my, if I follow my paternal line, my last name is Wilfley, right? Wilfley. This guy right here, Johann Christoph Wilfley, he married to Helen Keller's great aunt, really pretty cool. But he, Johann Christoph Wilfley, I have a cousin out there who keeps insisting on changing his name to this spelling, but really it's W-O with the 2 dots, L-F-L-E. But we don't know where he came from. We don't know who he was or what family he was a part of before he landed in America in 1753. But I decided to go really far back in like not really far back. I decided to actually like research every little area in Germany and see if I can like look up if any church or anything like that has personal records out there. Oh, I thought I was watching this live stream. No, I am still live. Okay. I want to see if any church out there had like records that they haven't released, but I could find it on their website. And a lot of the little Lutheran churches out there in these small little villages were kind of holding back their christening records and whatnot behind a paywall. They're like, hey, you can access our records if you subscribe. I'm like, dude, I don't even know if he lived in your area. I don't want to pay you guys money and spend hours and hours looking at your records only to find out that he didn't live there. So all that to say, yes, there's still a lot more to be revealed as more records become publicly available and not exclusive to whoever holds them. So why is it not? I'm trying to watch this live stream on my phone and be one of the people watching it, but it keeps leaving. Like it keeps having like disconnecting my phone from the stream. Stay watching the stream. All right, cool for now. Okay, so let's script this video for Marquis de Lafayette. Gilbert de Montier, the Marquis de Lafayette, became a wealthy orphan at just 12 years old when his mother and grandfather passed away, leaving him a fortune that would be worth hundreds of millions today. Despite his status in the sneaky French court of Versailles, he found the lifestyle shallow or swanky, not sneaky. Despite his status in the swanky Palace of Versailles, he found the lifestyle shallow and became obsessed with the Enlightenment ideals of liberty. When he heard about the American underdogs fighting the British, he saw it as his chance for glory. So he was so determined to go that when King Louis the 16th officially forbade him from leaving, fearing that it would start war with Britain too early, Gilbert spent his own money to buy a 200-ton ship called La Victoire, the Victory, and snuck out of the country disguised as a courier to avoid being arrested. Ooh, maybe I'll just make the video only about that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I might have to make my video just about his desire to come out and join the revolution. That'd be good. But yeah, guys, if anyone's hanging out, guys, I want to know, who in history are you related to? Now's the time to, I guess, not so humble brag. Who are your ancestors? Who are you related to? What do you know? I'll share some fun facts about whoever you share. See if we can all learn a little bit here. All learn a thing or two. Who in history are you related to? I should watch Apple TV's Franklin if you think he's in it. Decent show to watch. Dude, I need to watch that one, and I also need to watch the John Adams one as well. I heard the John Adams uh, TV show, is it a TV show or maybe a miniseries or whatever, was really, I heard it's really historically accurate and well made as well. So I that's on my list for sure, is to watch movies and TV shows. In fact, I'm probably gonna have to do it with this book club stuff. I should probably make that like my homework, is that I have to watch this stuff while I'm working, so that way I can stay sound and knowledgeable about everything here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna film a video tomorrow about Marquis de Lafayette, Marcus de Lafayette. That was like a weak burp. That's like a 4 at best. I would edit a video right now. Not on. I wouldn't share my screen, but I would multitask and edit a video right now. But my computer could not handle that bandwidth of that. My computer is not made for what I'm trying to make it do. Victor Coco Keo says the historical families I spoke to mentioned preserved history. Spoke to mention preserved history will have an organized finances locally for a safe after they retire from American history items. So, oh, interesting. Victor, where are you from, dude? Where are you watching from? Do you subscribe to All Tales? Are you a subscriber? I don't know if YouTube does a great job of showing us to non-subscribers or not. But where are you from? But yeah, for anyone else who's new to the stream, guys, I want to know, who in history are you related to? I got myself, I got Leah in the chat. We got a couple people who are very knowledgeable about history here. We'll see if we can share any fun facts. But if you guys want to find out who your ancestors are, we do a one-on-one video call with you, where we build out your family tree using public records, and then I make videos about the ancestors that we find in those trees, to help you learn your ancestors' stories, but also to hopefully help inspire others to learn about history. So if you guys want to do that, that's what we do. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to hang out, tell me, who in history are you related to? We'll see if I can share some fun facts about them. All right, so Marquis de Lafayette, I have his figured out. Let's actually save his he spoke to families in Bordentown, New Jersey. Oh, so families in Bordentown, New Jersey, that you said that, like, you're saying are your cousins? Okay, go here. Where's my Google Drive? Subscribe in. Like, oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to make this my full-time job. It's a business I'm starting, to where it's all about storytelling, really. Just helping people realize that they have stories and help them discover those stories. Started off as a book creation website, and wanted to make it to where the content that we made was storytelling content. So we kind of got the idea of, we help people discover their stories through our social media content, and then that way they can tell, they discover that they have other stories that they want to tell on All Tales, where they can make a book on our website. So kind of a cool thing that we're attempting to do here. It's very ambitious, but it's intimidating doing it by yourself. I have a co-founder who does the coding, but doing all the marketing by yourself, very daunting. Very sucks. Just American history, families, pain, etc. Oh, nice. Yeah. So you know a lot of your American, like your American first couple generations back beyond you ancestors. That's still cool though. That's so cool. Who Victor, for the ancestors that you know about, um, for the ancestors that you know about, who's one of your most I guess fascinating, or ones that you find very interesting, or I guess favorite. I don't know if we pick favorites of our ancestors, but I guess you can. Um, who's one that you love to learn about, or just ponder on their story, or or you're still learning about them, or anything like that. Let's go here. Bam. Copy that. Paste that. Sorry, I'm just scripting my videos right now. I kind of find the story I like, and I have AI write the story for me, and then I go through and tweak it to be my own wording, and I double check the facts too. So, but I'm not a credentialed historian. I don't claim to be. I don't claim our content to be 100% accurate history. So if AI gets stuff wrong, whatever. The comment sections will always correct that. The organization was the Freedom Fighters. Ooh. So okay, so you're related to Freedom Fighters. That's sick. What are they? What all do the Freedom Fighters? Is Freedom Fighters just another title for revolutionaries? Freedom Fighters. A freedom fighter is a person engaged in a resistance movement against what they believe to be an oppressive or illegitimate. Yeah, so revolutionaries. So ancestors from the American Revolution. Nice. That's sick. That's cool. Who's next? I got. Oh no, I got to do Joseph Martin. I have to go up to his. I'm going to film that one on site. Now I'm going to do Captain Jonathan Chandler. Okay, so Captain Jonathan Chandler is our follower Rachel Yanello's ancestor. But I wanted to do him because he's got some stories out there. I think, was he might have been a Brit. Anne's father. Let me I'll share my screen here just to. So this is some of my stuff I've done on my pre-prep here for this video, and then now I got to figure out the script here. But I have. Can I zoom in? This is from a screenshot from a book that he's mentioned. Anne's father, Jonathan, was physically an exceptional man. He was 6'7". Holy crap! I don't remember learning that detail. He was 6 feet 7 inches in height and proportionately broad-shouldered. He possessed great force of character, and during colonial days in Cornwall had been given a commission of lieutenant in the service of His Majesty Lord George of Great Britain. As soon as the Continental Army was formed, he was made a captain of the 5th Company, 12th Regiment of Foot of the colony of New Hampshire. A sword presented to him. Oh, interesting. Here's something else about him. Some document with him. His commission. As one of the oldest colonies in British North America, Connecticut founded a long tradition of self-government that encouraged many of its citizens to support resistance to British taxation and other measures. Connecticut native John Chandler studied theology. Nice, okay. The Long Rifle's black powder was often providing flying ducks on the dinner table. Dude, that's, yeah, duck's nice. Tasty. Oh. All right, I'm going to call it a stream. 25 minutes streaming. Not too shabby. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow. So, Victor, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. If you know what Discord is, if you have one, you should join our Discord. We have a Discord. If you don't know what it is, you don't have to try to learn a whole new platform. But if you do know what it is, you should join our Discord. If you click on the link in on our profile here, the link in our bio of our profile, you'll see a link. You'll see one of the options is to accept the invite to the Discord. So the Discord, if you don't know what it is, it's just basically like a chat room, but it's like an All Tales chat room. So that way, all the followers and people who've come across All Tales and who find us interesting can go on there and chat, talk about history. They can talk about helping each other out with building out their family tree. Talk about also, since we're storytelling, you can talk about stuff like just movies, any type of storytelling type of talk. So whether it's history or movies or books or anything like that, we have different chat rooms for different things. So hope you guys have a great night, and farewell.